as the Jubilee Party, we have our own candidate also called Matiangi. Waende wakae na wale we? Hello? Aende wakae na wale we? Wengine.
Fred Matiangi's dramatic return to the country has stirred the political scene in ways that few expected. The former powerful Interior Cabinet Secretary landed at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to a hero's welcome with chants of Ruto Must Go dominating the air. But beneath the noise and fanfare lies a much deeper political shift that is quietly taking shape, one that is beginning to point towards Uhuru Kenyatta's hand in the 2027 elections. Uhuru, who has kept a relatively low profile since leaving office, now appears to be back in the thick of things, using his influence to position Matiangi as a credible challenger to President William Ruto. His Jubilee Party has openly showed interest in backing Matiangi for the top seat in 2027. For many, this move is not just political, it's personal. Uhuru, having supported Raila Odinga in 2022 only to watch Ruto win, seems ready to reclaim control of the political narrative and settle old scores.
I have taken this morning the decision to appoint Dr. Fred Matiangi as the Acting Minister for Internal Security to ensure that there is no vacuum. I wish to assure Kenyans and all our friends of good faith that Kenya is...
Uhuru's decision to back Matiangi is not random. The two worked closely during his administration, and Matiangi earned a reputation as a no-nonsense administrator who got things done. His time at the Interior Ministry gave him national visibility and helped him build connection across the country. This makes him a formidable figure, especially when backed by the deep financial and political networks of the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta.
What we are doing here today is further testament that the police reforms, the security sector reforms that you have been driving are actually working. I am so grateful to the huge number of colleagues we have been working with.
The 2022 general election saw Ruto defeat Raila in a tightly contested race. Ruto branded himself as the hustler candidate, a man of the people, while Raila had the backing of the so-called deep state led by Uhuru Kenyatta and his government. That election left scars. Raila and Uhuru's loss was a hard pill to swallow, and it appears that Uhuru has not forgotten. The rise of Matiangi may be Uhuru's way of correcting what he sees as a political miscalculation.
Nataka niwaulize wafanyikazi wa serikali, kila mtu ambaye umepatiwa kazi na Uhuru Kenyatta na serikali ya Jubilee, wacha kupiga kifua, wacha kiburi, wacha madharau, kwa sababu nyinyi mnafanya kazi na serikali hii ilichaguliwa na hawa wananchi.
Interestingly, this new political formation is not just about Uhuru and Matiangi. It seems to be building into something much larger. Politicians like Rigathi Gachagua, who had initially stood firmly behind Ruto, are showing signs of drifting away. While Gachagua and Ruto were once seen as a united front, political tensions have recently driven a wedge between them. Gachagua's growing isolation with the Kenya Kwanza administration has made him a potential ally in a new power formation. If Gachagua aligns with Matiangi, it could attract a chunk of the Mount Kenya votes, a region that played a key role in Ruto's 2022 win.
Safari ya kuunda serikali ya 2027 imeanza. Sisi tumekuja hapa kusema huyu kiongozi wenu Kalonzo Musyoka tumeketi na yeye, tumeketi na Eugene Wamalwa, tumeketi na Fred Matiangi, tumeketi na Martha Karua, tumeketi na viongozi.
Add to this the presence of leaders like Peter Munya and other influential figures from central and eastern Kenya, and the 2027 race begins to look less predictable. What was once assumed to be a Ruto versus Raila rematch could now morph into a three-horse race, with Matiangi presenting himself as the fresh alternative. He doesn't carry the baggage of past elections losses like Raila, nor the growing discontent that now shadows Ruto's presidency.
Harambe! Harambe! Hapa gobo mnasemaje? Gobo mnasemaje? Gobo mnasemaje? Gobo mnasemaje? Hapa ni one term. Hapa ni one term. Wewe Ruto.
The mood on the ground is also shifting. Ruto's presidency has faced challenges, especially among the youth and civil servants who feel the pinch of economic hardship and unfulfilled promises. The Gen Z protests, fueled by frustrations over governance and cost of living, have weakened the government's grip on the public psyche. The chants heard at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport during Matiangi's return are a signal that Ruto is losing touch with the people who once rallied behind him. Raila, on the other hand, appears stuck. His alliance with Ruto in recent months, though informal, has made his position unclear. To many of his supporters, it looks like he has softened, even compromised. This political softness has opened the door for Matiangi to enter a bold, untainted alternative. With Uhuru's financial muscle, political experience and vast networks, Matiangi's clean record and national appeal, and potential allies like Gachagua and Munya bringing in regional support, the 2027 election is shaping up to be a major test for Ruto. The ground is shifting, and what once seemed like a straightforward re-election campaign is now becoming a serious battle for survival.
Wale hawataki kufanya kazi wanaweza kuendelea na porojo na propaganda na hiyo ingine. Huyu deputy wangu huyu Professor Kithure Kindiki, at least for the first time niko na mtu ambaye anaelewa kazi inaendelea namna gani na anasaidia kusukuma hiyo kazi. Sio mtu panganga tu sijui nini, hapana hiyo.
It is still early days, but if current signs are anything to go by, Ruto is walking into the 2027 polls with more enemies than friends. And if Matiangi's comeback continues to gather steam, he may not just be the dark horse, he might be the man to beat.
Na tujipange, waambie watu wetu tafadhali Gen Z, we can do as much as we want, but if we are not registering and preparing to vote, we have not succeeded. So the drive is we register, we vote, we prepare ourselves to participate effectively and in a quality manner in the forthcoming electoral process. Mengine tutaongea tukiwa pamoja, lakini I want to thank you very sincerely for your time. I thank you for coming tonight, and I want to assure you, I'm really grateful. And thank you so much, all of you, my brothers and sisters. And